Welcome to Sumita Roy's English classroom. This is Professor Subita Roy. Today we have a lesson where you can have many daily practice sentences using the adverb. I will first explain to you how adverbs are used, what are the types of adverbs, and in what way we position them in a sentence. Then I shall give you at least 10 sentences for each type of adverb. That will be about 50 sentences for your daily practice. When you practice these simple sentences daily, you will find that your English is becoming better. Your spoken and written English will both improve when you practice adverbs. Before we begin the lesson, let me remind you of what I say every time. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Watch all the videos. We have many videos now. More than 75 videos are there for you to watch. Watch them completely. No use watching 2 minutes or 5 minutes of the video because then you don't get the real part of the video which comes after the 20-25 minute time slot. Like and share the videos. Also, write your comments. Most of the videos now in the later part are all videos based on your comments. Therefore, I'm looking for comments so that you can tell me what you are learning and what more you would like to learn. I'm trying to answer these comments as often as possible. Sometimes it takes a long time, but please wait. Your comments will get you the answers whenever you ask the comment and whenever I can find time. Whenever is an adverb. I'm using it. Now let us come to the use of adverbs. The adverb is a word in English which can add to the meaning of a verb. Add verb. That means add to the verb. When you add to the verb some meaning, some quality, then the verb becomes enriched. And that is how an adverb is used. Suppose you say that we are learning English regularly. So the word regularly is the adverb. We are learning regularly. So this word regularly talks about we are learning. Are learning is a present continuous form of the verb learn. So we are learning regularly. This is how an adverb is used. What kind of learning is it? It is regular. Adverb can also be used to qualify an adjective. Adjectives lesson I have already done. You can go back to that lesson of adjectives. You will find that many adjectives have been used. Suppose you say that this house is colorful. Colorful is an adjective. So you can add an adverb by saying this house is very colorful. Now the house has many colors, so you are saying it is colorful, and you are using an adverb to increase the quantity of the color by saying that it is very colorful. You are adding to that word very. Usually all adjectives of quality. Please remember, I told you about adjectives of quality, that which describe the noun, some quality of the noun. When you add ly, many of you are asking for spellings. So ly at the end of an adjective makes it an adverb. Regular is an adjective. I have used just now the word regularly. So regularly is ly regular, adjective. If you add ly, regularly becomes an adverb. So most of the adverbs we often derive from adjectives. But there are certain adverbs like always, never, often, etc., which are not derived by adding ly. They don't end in ly. So we cannot say that all of them are derived from adjectives. Also, a word like early. Now, you can say early morning, then it becomes an adjective, although it ends ly. But you have early. Is not an adjective, so early is an adjective and it ends in ly, but it is not an adverb. These exceptions you have to remember whenever you study anything. Now we also have, uh, the position of adverbs. Very important. Those of you who say that you are making mistakes in your tests and examinations, you are making mistakes in speaking, very often misplace the adverb. You put the adverb in the wrong place. That is why the 50 sentences which I'm giving you will show you where to put which kind of adverb. Usually, adverbs come at the end of the sentence. Sometimes they come at the beginning of the sentence. Very, very rare, that is, not very often. But if you say, suddenly I had, a, you know, an experience. So the word suddenly is so important. So we put it in the beginning. But usually, this kind of an adverb goes into the end of the sentence, the last word in the sentence. So either adverbs come in the middle of the sentence, in front of the main verb, or they come as the last word in the sentence. These are two positions. Where there are adverbs describing an adjective, they come immediately in front of the adjective. All these things about position of adverbs you must notice from the examples I will give you. We have 5 main categories of adjectives: adjective of manner, adjective of place, and adjective of, you know, degree is one. Frequency and time are almost overlapping. Frequency means how many times, and time means when. So, when and how often or how many times, that difference is adverb of frequency and adverb of time. So, these are the adverbs. Manner means it shows you something about the verb. The, in what way is the verb acting? That is called adverb of manner. Now let us see some examples of adverbs of manner. I'll give you 10 sentences with adverbs of manner. All of you need to repeat these sentences many times in order to get the correct usage. Then use the adverb and make different sentences. So here are 10 adverbs. If with each adverb you make 5 sentences, then from each category you have 50 sentences. Imagine how much of practice that would be. Let us begin with adverb of manner. We have a sentence: please cross the road carefully. Crosses, to go from one side to the other. A lot of traffic is there. You are going across. So cross is the verb here. The sentence says, please cross the road. Means you're talking to somebody, so you cross the road carefully. Road is noun, but carefully has nothing to do with the road. The road is not careful. What is careful is cross. So the verb, the manner of the verb, you have to cross the road. In what manner should you cross? Carefully. That is the work of an adverb. Comes at the end. Adverb of manner always comes at the end of the sentence. Please do not put it anywhere else. then your sentence is not correct. You cannot say, please cross carefully the road. That is what you feel like saying because it qualifies the verb. Verb is cross. Therefore, we say, please carefully cross the road. No. Please cross carefully the road. No. Please cross the road carefully. Yes. End of the sentence. That is the position of the adverb. The sun is shining brightly. Shining is the verb, is shining is present continuous tense, and adverb which describes is shining is brightly. Brightly got from the adjective bright. Then we have children came to school quickly. Now here, quickly came is, you are using that verb came to say how they came. Suppose you use this for other forms like when. So you can say that this is adverb of time. Then you can also say frequency. All these possibilities are there, but here it is a manner, quickly. Then you have someone has been shouting loudly. Has been shouting is present perfect continuous. Go back to the verbs lessons, you will know the verbs. So the entire verb is only one, has been shouting. And then you put the adverb for what kind of shout? Loudly. Loudly describes the verb. So adverbs of manner are all like that. Some students performed badly in the test. Performed. Performed is the verb, past tense, simple past. Badly is that they did not do well. Well also is an adverb. And badly is also, some students did not do well. So you say some students performed badly in the test. Now we come to the next one. You must speak clearly. Now many of you are talking about your difficulties in speaking. So speak slowly and clearly. Now the verb is speak. I'm using two adverbs, slowly and clearly. You might notice that when I give examples or when I give explanations, I speak slowly. Slow is speed, and clearly is that every word is equally pronounced, so that you have. Somebody has asked for intonation. We shall do intonation, but please look at breath groups in the advanced pronunciation video. You will find pronunciation videos are there for beginners, mid-level, and advanced. If you see them, you will get the correct pronunciation and correct intonation. But here we are talking about grammar, and that is adverbs of manner. So he says that speak clearly. Then make the presentation confidently. Some of you have said, Madam, I have no confidence. How to speak confidently? How to speak confidently? Look at the position last. Speak confidently. Present, make the presentation, make confidently. So you are using the word confidently to describe the verb, the manner of the verb. And it is an adverb because it describes the manner of the verb. It is put at the end of the sentence because that is the position of adverbs of manner. I will make a video on how to speak confidently soon, but it will take a little time. The room was decorated tastefully. Now, I have already told you active and passive voice. Now, see, here is a passive voice sentence. The room was decorated. The room did not decorate itself. Someone decorated the room. So we say the room was decorated. Now, was decorated is a passive form of the verb. The room, someone decorated the room. That is simple past tense. So the form was decorated passive of simple past qualified by the adverb tastefully. Tastefully means which looks good, which suits the taste of most people. When people see it, they admire it. So we can say the room was decorated admirably. Admirably is also adverb of manner. So instead of saying tastefully, you can say wonderfully. You can say beautifully. All these are adverbs of manner. You can go on adding to the list and make many sentences. Are you able to speak fluently? I have made a video on speaking fluently. You can watch it if you haven't watched already. So, what did I use? I used an adverb. Are you able to speak fluently? Position, end of the sentence, end of the question, and qualifying the verb speak. Are you able to speak? And the adverb is fluently. Then we have who has written the answers correctly. Who has written the answers correctly? Correctly is the adverb of manner. Written is the verb. Has written is the form which we call perfect, present perfect tense. Question: who has written the answers correctly? So the verb write is being described by the adverb correct, correctly. This is how adverbs of manner, always put at the end, they describe the action in the sentence, that is the verb in the sentence. Now we move to the second category, and that is place. We did manner, now place. Place and time are very important. When you say everywhere, it is place. You say every time, it is time. So, this place and time are very important. Here, there, if you say these are all for place, then now, if you say that is for time. So these are all adverbs. I remember I gave you the word home. I made an entire video saying how house is a noun and home is an adverb. Home is not used as a noun. So when you say I'm going to home, you make a mistake because you cannot use preposition in front of an article, in front of an adverb to join the adverb. You can use a preposition only to join a noun or pronoun, not an adverb. So if you say, I'm going to home, then you are making the mistake of putting the preposition. You say, I'm going home, I'm returning home, I'm going back home. So that is the use of the word home. Here we have place, adverb of place. Home is adverb of place. The meeting will be held here. The meeting will be held. Will be held is the verb form. Meeting held here. So the place of holding is here. So the place is again put at the end of the sentence. The adverb is used at the end of the sentence. In case you add more information, you say the meeting will be held here next week. So you are adding next week. You are not saying the meeting will be here held next week here. That we don't say. The meeting will be held here, and then you say next week. So we put it immediately following the verb. Then you can say the guests are waiting there. There, here means in this place. There means far away. The guests are waiting there. Are waiting is the verb. There qualifies the place for waiting. Waiting in which place? Waiting there. Then you have the traveler returned home. The traveler, I just now gave you the example. The traveler returned home after a month. Now we are adding to the sentence. We are not putting it at the end of the sentence where you have additions. We are putting it immediately, returned home. So the verb and immediately, the adverb. Then we have, it is raining, so please go inside. It is raining, nothing is there, no adverb. So, please go. Go is the verb inside. Go where? Inside. So, the verb go is described by the place where the verb has to be acted. The verb is a moving verb. So, go where? Go inside. Then you have, the stranger is standing outside the gate. Now, the stranger is standing where? Outside. Now you can add information. The stranger is standing outside the gate. You can make the sentence longer. The stranger is standing outside the gate for the past 1 hour. The stranger is standing outside the gate in the sun for 1 hour. You can go on making the sentence longer and longer. When I do phrases and clauses, you will learn this. I will do it soon. So you can say outside, where, what is the verb? Standing. Standing is the verb. Outside shows you the place of the verb. Then you have, she has been searching everywhere for the key. She has been searching. Has been searching is the perfect tense, and you are, perfect continuous tense. Searching everywhere. Where is she searching? Everywhere for the key. She has lost a key, so she is searching everywhere. We could not get water anywhere. Now, although you are putting water here, water is a noun, but you are putting everywhere at the end. We could not get it anywhere. We could not get water anywhere, because otherwise we could not get incomplete sentence. Then you have to use the object also. But then immediately after the object, you can put the adverb. The adverb refers to get, but get needs a noun. I told you about transitive and intransitive verbs. Again, you can see that video where I have spoken about lexical verbs part 1. So we have, good vegetables are available nearby. Available, are available. Here, we are using the verb adverb nearby. Nearby where? So nearby, near to this place, close to this place. That is nearby. The poor man has nowhere to go. The poor man has nowhere to go. Nowhere. Where? Nowhere. No place. So place is not there. Does this road lead somewhere? You have taken a new road. Now you have a question. Does this road lead somewhere? You're asking, where does it go? Does it go somewhere? So these are some of the sentences where we have used the adverbs of place. Now quickly let me do the 3 remaining ones because time is over. Degree. Degree implies how much. So when you have degree, you have to remember that, it is very cold. The word very is the adverb. Degree. Cold, adjective. It is describing the adjective. I totally agree with you. Again, degree. I agree with you. Agree is the verb. I totally agree. Now, are you able to see? Degree is always used in front of the word which it qualifies. So you say very cold, adjective is qualified, you are using it. Then I totally agree. Agree is verb, it is qualified, so totally comes before. Your daughter has grown quite tall. Tall is adjective, quite in front of it implies that it is an adverb qualifying an adjective. I have eaten enough. Enough is used here for the verb, and then you are using, for the verb eaten, you are using enough. The rock almost hit the puppy. Almost, that is again degree. The rock almost hit the puppy. The dog was there. Then you have, the food is extremely spicy. Now the food is spicy. So you say extremely spicy. Spicy is adjective. Extremely describes that. Almost is adverb describing hit, which is a verb. They were completely engrossed in the movie. Engrossed is the verb, completely is the degree of adverb. Please listen to these sentences 2, 3 times because I'm going very quickly. He was fairly certain. Certain is the word here, which is qualified by fairly, that he would get the award. He was fairly certain that he would get the award. The leader was deeply impressed. Impressed here is the word, it is an adjective. So you say deeply impressed. Deeply is the verb, adverb. Are you greatly interested? Interested is adjective. Greatly is the adverb in the game. Are you greatly interested in the game? These degrees means how much. That is what the degree implies. Now we have frequency and time. I'll do them together because very often frequency means how often, how many times, and time means when. So when and how many times, these are often interchanged. I will just read the sentences. Frequency first. This family frequently travels abroad. Frequently is the adverb which qualifies travels verb. The dog is always barking. Is barking verb? Always adverb comes in the middle. So when you have a complicated verb, the adverb comes in the middle. We are seldom busy. Seldom talks about busy. Busy is an adjective. We are seldom busy during the weekend. You should never say no. Should say is the complex verb. Never comes in the middle. Should never say no. You cannot put it in another place. We occasionally eat in a restaurant. So we occasionally eat. Eat is the verb. Occasionally is the frequency. The, the tigers are rarely seen. Are seen is the verb. Here you have the form that is passive. Many of you wanted passive sentences. Here is a passive sentence. So we say, tigers are rarely seen. Are seen is the passive verb. You cut it in the middle and put the adverb rarely seen in this place. The shop is usually open by 9. The shop is usually open. Usually open. Open here is the verb, which, usually open, you are using usually adverb. I often paint pictures. Paint is the verb. Often is frequency, which you are putting in front of the verb. A tough project is sometimes given to us. A tough project is given is the verb, is sometimes given to us. So some is, you break is given and put sometimes in the middle. Then you have, why are you regularly late? Late is the adjective and you say regularly late. So it qualifies the frequency of late coming regularly. Then we have adverbs of time. It rained yesterday. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, the day before yesterday, the day after tomorrow, all these are adverbs. Please remember, monthly, daily, annually. I'm telling you, daily you practice these sentences. Daily is an adverb. So we use it like that. The news came now. Now means at this time. So when? Now. Then let us meet tomorrow. When? Tomorrow. Tomorrow is the adverb. You must study every day. When? You must study every day. Every day can be used for frequency also. Then you have interchangeable. We attend this meeting yearly. Once a year we attend. So you can say we attend this meeting annually. Annually also implies yearly, once a year. We must start out immediately. Immediately when? When means just now. Immediately. I shall complete the work later. When? Later, sometime after this. We need an appointment quickly. Now, quickly, what are you saying about quickly? Quickly means that you need to do it when? As soon as possible, quickly. Soon also we can use as adverb. I haven't used it. The bus has left early. Early, when did the bus leave? It has left early, before its time. Acha, I have used. How soon can you supply the machine? How soon? How soon can you supply? So here the word soon. When can you supply the machine? So how soon we are using the adverb. In this way, adverbs are used. Please practice these sentences many times. Use all the adverbs I have given you in many, many more sentences, and also make sentences with adverbs you already know, adverbs you already use. Like the adverb I gave you, suddenly. Everybody knows this, suddenly. Then you can make many more sentences. The more sentences you practice, the better your English becomes. So please watch all the videos completely. Wherever I'm referring to some other video, please stop this video, watch that, and then continue to watch this. Many videos, many of you are writing notes. You said that we want to make notes. So do it. Watch the video 4 or 5 times. Write down as much as you can catch. Otherwise, stop at each point and write. In this way, if you practice, you will find that your speaking and writing are both improving. You don't realize how much you are improving, because there are many of you who have written that you are getting better jobs by watching these videos. I have been posting videos for everybody. Everybody, we are using the word as I have given you in examples in the grammar chapters. So you must know everybody, nobody, somebody, all these things I told you, indefinite pronouns. So if you watch pronouns, you'll know. Every time, every day, adverbs. So you watch adverbs, you will know. Once you are firm with your grammar, you're confident of your grammar, you get better English automatically. So watch and subscribe, comment and like and share. Thank you and all the best.